Hello, I'm Lily Gladstone for Road to Cinema.
Hi Lily, nice to meet you. What was your reaction when you learned Quentin Cowboys was nominated in Paris?
Really proud, really excited, and not surprised. A lot of the projects that I do tend to do better in France than they do in the States. And I knew that this piece, walking into it, I adored it. It reminded me of a lot of the cult classic films from particularly the 1980s that I grew up watching, have always wanted to do. I had an intuition, I had a feeling that this film was going to find an audience more in Europe than it would in the States.
Could you tell us what the story is about and what character do you play?
So the story itself follows these friendships that form, follows these different worlds, and I really love that with the arc that we've got the villains in this story, we've got the heroes and then we've got the villains. The next story we're going to watch that formula flip, so it really gives you that sense of everybody's memories are very different. These recorded memories are the only ones that these fixed points, when they get recorded, kind of determine. And I also play Lindy. She's the mysterious force that comes in and sometimes helps and sometimes screws things up.
What was your best memory on the set?
Every day was so fun. Like, the atmosphere was just very open. Jeff, when he approaches you and in the nature of this story, it's just, he just walks up and has a conversation with you as a friend. He's very encouraging, like a lot of space for play. Pretty quickly, me and the guys, John and Kiowa, just started having fun and getting into this pattern of, you know, we would make little discoveries that were very like specific just to the three of us, and then that became kind of a meme that we would carry through to all the other scenes, and then not in any kind of competitive way, but just in a, yeah, we're all in this together, and we were feeding off of each other, and it was like working with my brothers.
What's the difference between the acting direction of Jeff Marslet and Martin Scorsese? Are they the same or totally different?
Working with Marty was like working with Jeff, the way that I just described, in that I learned that I could trust my intuition very, very strongly, and I feel like society is constantly telling us not to do that. I love that about both of them. They're both very specific artists. Marty always knew like how he wanted to get the shots. He knew if he couldn't get the shot the way he wanted, he had his exit plan so he could get the shot this way. And like Jeff, he walks in and just treats the actor as, you know, the utmost authority on the character, and it's a very collaborative process. It's a very friendly process. It felt like having a collaborator and a director.
How does it feel to act in a movie with actors like Kristen Stewart, Robert De Niro, or Leonardo DiCaprio? So
you're working with your heroes, and they're so kind. You know, Kristen left set, gave me a big hug, said I was the shit, and I was like, that's the best thing you ever hear from Kristen. Leo is a good friend now and is so generous. Like, not just one of the most generous people, but like it translates into his acting as well. And Benicio, all of the big ones that have these wonderful careers are such generous people. Because I kind of feel like if you have longevity in your career, you must really love being a storyteller. And one thing I've found in common with all of the greats is they look at themselves as storytellers, and they are so ready to humble their egos for the sake of the story. It's a hard thing for younger actors. It's a hard thing for a lot of people to make the choice that might be the stupid one, but you have to just try it. It doesn't make me more nervous each time. It's like more affirming, like, okay, this is how you do it. This is what it's about.